Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another NECA Toys action figure review on the NECA Toys Alien 3 Movies Ultimate Edition of the Dog Alien. If you're trying to get your NECA Toys, you can do so at Biggity Big Bad Toy Store, proud sponsor of the ShartimusPrime YouTube channel. If you're trying to get your NECA Toys, you can do so at Big Bad Toy Store, link in the description below. And I gotta give a big thanks to NECA Toys for making this video possible and sending out this review sample for you guys. If you want to see the latest, or for me to review for you guys, if you want to see the latest from NECA Toys, be sure to check in the link in the description below. And I'm falling all over my words. It's a one-shot review, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy the 4K. Try to make up for it that way. But nice packaging over here. It is held together via Velcro. I've already taken the figure out so you can see the product image right there of the Dog Alien. On the side it says Alien 3 NECA. On the back you can see some more product shots. There's a read-up over here. I'm going to let it zoom for a second or focus. And you can pause it right now if you want to read that. And then you can see some product shots right over here on the back. Looking pretty cool already. And then it says Alien 3 right there, NECA. And then on the top it says Alien 3. And then on the bottom you can see the cast and crew responsible for creating the figure. Let's get it all focused. Oh, come on, camera lens. What are you doing, man? All right, there it goes. So you can see Randy Falk's name right there on the very top. All right, looking pretty cool. All right, so let's get to it and crack this thing open, or just toss to the box. And there is the Dog Alien, looking pretty sweet. As always, NECA gives us great detail and sculpt on their pieces, and I think there's no exception with this one. I really dig it quite a bit. Now we get some cool accessories as well. You can see that we get this clear stand right here. You can rotate at the bottom, it hinges up and down, and there's a screw right there that you could tighten and loosen as you'd like. I haven't really found myself really needing to use it, as I like this pose right over here. And then you also get a Queen Burster Alien right there, which is very which is supposed to basically represent the packaging, which I think looks really cool. If I can get in here a little bit closer. Ooh, yes, that looks great. I love that light green right there over the black. That is awesome. That sculpt is really popping right over there with that. Really cool. Let's see if I can get this other light. Yeah, you can see it even better. So that's neat. So this is just a display piece, you know, trying to represent the packaging art. And then you have an actual Queen Burster Alien right over here, or Queen Burster, and that looks really cool. Or Queen Chest Burster anyway. And that looks really neat as well. I do like that. I wish there was a bendy tail in here, you know, so there's no bendy tail, which is a little bit of a disappointment. I like having that, but I like the detailed sculpt and paint on it. I like those silver teeth that we're seeing right there. That looks pretty awesome. So I'm liking that. That's really cool. Nice paint apps on this. And then let's take a look at the head sculpt for the Dog Alien, man. This thing looks freaking cool. Look at this, man. That is sick. I love the brown over the black. Then you get the mouth, tongue coming out right over there. And it's not too hard to get out of there, so you can close it up. Then when you open it, it just falls right out, as opposed to some of the other figures where, you know, you have to reach in there and then use tweezers or something. But this is very easy to manage and use, so I really appreciate that. Now looking at the front of the head sculpt right there, looks really good. I like how the black and brown kind of fade into translucent clear plastic right here. You can still see some of the crest sculpted underneath, so I'm really pleased. And I like that detail, man. Get some nice orange and brown mixed in here. Love the sculpt. Chest looks great. Man, yeah, they always know how to nail it. And then right over here on the back, you can see that there's less going on, so we could utilize that neck and head articulation. So that's really cool. You can see a drastic change of color right here when it gets to the tail. You know, I wish it was a little bit more fluid, but it still looks great, man. Very pleased with that. You can see we get the flat feet right over here. And you get the hands right over there. So not looking too shabby at all, you know. My gripes are actually pretty minimal with this. I do recommend using a hairdryer when you get into the articulation. We do get a bendy tail right here. And that looks very cool, very soft. So getting into the articulation, again, I recommend using a hairdryer for that, because there's a lot of paint on the figure and it can get tight and things might snap on you, man. So be careful. But I can get the head to look up really far, which I think is awesome. So I really like that a lot. And then you can get it to look down very far as well, so that's cool. Get side to side motion at the neck and head, so each of those joints move. A little bit of head pivoting right over here too. Again, you can see the jaw come down and everything. Shoulder joints move outward that much. You can move them in. You could rotate a full 360. You get double jointed elbows right there. The wrist turns side to side and hinge up and down. You get a diaphragm joint, turns side to side, diaphragm pivot, moves forward, moves back, and then the legs can move outward just that far, and they could rotate full 360 if you want to do that. Then you have double jointed knees right there, and then you get the heel joint that moves up and down and rotates, and then you get the actual foot that moves up and down and rotates side to side. Not an actual ankle pivot, but it does rotate right there. And then you can rotate the tail, and then you get articulation all the way through with the bendy wire up until this point right here. I can see that the wire from here on down is non-existent, so not too bad. All right, so let's get some measurements on this dog alien. This is a horrible pose, but I'm just going for it right. Yeah, just so I can measure out this figure, because it is pretty long. I mean, with that tail right there, shoot, that goes pretty far. So let's see if I can get this into focus right here. I'm gonna look for my tape measure. So we're gonna go ahead and measure this out, even though you can't see all of it in frame. Maybe if I just lay it down like that, you can get a better idea, and to have a light falling on my face. So this is, oh my goodness, man, this thing is really freaking long. I knocked over another figure, but we're looking at, like, from the head to tail, this is just a really long figure. Jeez. It's like 17 inches across, man. That thing is ridiculous. You can't see it all in frame right there, but damn. Yeah, very long figure. And then for comparison, and getting back into the pose right there. Like that. There you go. Looks pretty cool. I have the Videogame Dog Alien, which I also really like a lot. This is a freaking cool figure. I really like this one. It has that whole 50-50 color scheme going on. Remember, I wanted this quite a while ago, so that's pretty awesome. I like that. Oh, this joint got really loose and just knocked them over. Just knocking each other over right there. But yeah, there's your size comparison with those two. Basically same sculpt, just different paint apps. So move this one out of the way. And then I have some other animal aliens that I just wanted to show off. This arm is getting loose on me, so I guess that stand will come in handy. There that goes. So not too bad, right? Not too bad at all. Anyway, we have the snake alien, which is one of my favorites of all time. Let's see if I can actually put it in the shot. And then we have the mantis alien, which I love. Oh my goodness, this thing is so awesome. Do I have the rhino alien pre-ordered? You know I do. Damn, that mantis alien is really tall right there. You can see the scorpion alien right here. I'm about to knock over the snake alien. And then we have the gorilla alien right now. So I got all my animal aliens, all my animal themed aliens right there. Oh no, and they're falling all over each other. No. Oh, it's an alien orgy, man. Ew. All right, let's put these aside and get this all set up, and then we could bring out the Marvel Legends Big Time Badass Spider-Man for the final comparison right over there. So that is it, man. I hope you guys liked this mini review. Hope you enjoy the 4K. I'm going to get them just on the hind legs right there. See how that looks. I think this is a pretty awesome figure, man. I really like these aliens. I'm just a sucker for them. I think NECA is just kind of just knows what they're doing, and I just really like how these figures come out. I spent a little time posing them around. I feel like this pose right here I'm trying to get is, you know, I'd rather do something like this off screen, which is why, you know, I think it's better to do the fully edited reviews. But, you know, time is of the essence, man, and if I could make 2 fully edited videos in one day all the time, then I would. But, you know, I have 2 kids and a lot of stuff going on in my life, so I hope you guys like what I'm able to give you with these 4K mini reviews. You guys seem to have been enjoying them so far for what they are, and please hit that like button if you like the video, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace!